Hello, everybody. It is Fractal Cactus here, and I wasn't going to do this initially, but I've seen a lot of people attempting and uploading their playthroughs of the Mad Chainsaw mode, and I figured, I haven't uploaded anything to the channel in a while, so let's see if I can do it. And if I can do it, then I'll upload the video. So since you're seeing this, that means that I was capable of doing it, but I figured I'd commentate over this a little bit. I haven't scripted this out at all, so we're just gonna fly by the seat of my pants here and talk about kind of a little bit about like my strategy. This took me a while. It took me like 2 hours to nail this. First of all, there's a lot of RNG in terms of getting this. You have a random chance of the game offering you this difficulty mode every time that you start it up.
Anyone home?
Every time you hit new game and it rolls the demo, you'll have a chance to get it. But if you don't, you have to quit out and try again and just keep doing it until you actually are given the mode.
This is nuts.
If you die once in it, that's it, and you have to start rolling again. So, this is like, I don't know, maybe my 6th or 7th attempt at it. You see, I had the TMP here. You can look up online how to get the TMP. But once you get the TMP, it's in your inventory. And I don't think I only use it once here. I think this is probably the best usage for it in Mad Chainsaw mode coming up right here. Because otherwise, this part, I don't even know if there's any other way to get through it. I'm sure there is, but this is how I do it. You just unload into them. Instead of one broken neck guy here, there's 3 of them. So you can only take out 2 with the amount of ammo you have, and you just got to try to get through. Sometimes you will, if not, stab him in the neck, right? Keep it rolling, move up, pop through here, crouch, okay? I don't know how easily these guys can see you, but you don't want them to see you. Just keep moving. I always grab the herb here to deal with the guy down there. That might even be intentional, who knows, right? So, come out. I usually just heal up right away. You do take added damage in this mode, but there's a decent amount of healing items, so don't be afraid. You only have 1 shot. If you die, you're going to have to start rolling to try to get the mode again, so use everything you have at your disposal. Don't hold on to anything. It's sort of like playing a shmup, right? If you have resources, use your resources. So, grab some handgun ammo here. I had a run, 2 runs before this, where I got so lucky and I got a shitload of TMP ammo, which is really good because the TMP that you get is also slightly upgraded, right? It's really strong, and I just choked. But regardless, I still did it. So if you have a full mag, you can actually reload again to get +1, so you have a full mag and the 1 in the chamber, which is really cool. I don't mess with these guys too much out here. I got lucky with that parry, because the charge is actually really difficult to parry. I don't mess around with them though. When you're going through that area there with the bear trap on the ground, just stick to the left. If you hug the wall to the left, you'll never step on the trap. It doesn't seem like the enemies can, so once again, some lucky parries here. Definitely worth just trying the parry. The only risk to the parry is damage to your knife. If you fail the parry, you'll still block. It's not like a third strike thing where you're sacrificing your defense in order to go for a parry. If you mistime the parry, you'll still block the attack. It just does more damage to your knife, and you don't get a counterattack. So go for it, especially in this mode. I really think in the long run that the parry is going to be super, super useful, but I guess we'll end up seeing, huh? So I took a risk there. You can take out that lady. I didn't want to do any more damage to my knife than I already did. So I just tried to run past her, and I aggroed the whole group. Pop these guys here. There's a first aid spray there. You definitely need that. Don't mess around pushing any shelves or anything. Chainsaw Dude is a lot faster in this, and he will kill you. Like, he'll come up them steps. He comes flying up those steps. Don't fuck around with him. There's some shotgun ammo there. That's super necessary. Through the window. Don't kick the ladder to the right over. You don't have time. But you can kick this one over. This is just my strat. I like to use this area up here a lot because you can kind of control where crowd control is really difficult in this version of the game, it seems. I just decided I'm going to get the fuck out of Dodge, though. I think that was a good choice, quite honestly, because otherwise, I probably would have failed this run. Come through here, interrupt them. I think they're watching something on Netflix. I don't know. Chilling on the couch. Sometimes you get an extra grenade in there, but I didn't. But luckily, I didn't get grabbed. I'm really starting to feel the heat now. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna fail this run again. This is like my 7th or 8th attempt. But I'm just rolling with the punches, which is exactly how you do this, right? So, flash grenade. Awesome. Always has been, always will be. Flash him, stab him. Okay, now you can do more damage to him when he's on the ground, but we're not doing that here. Okay? Up the ladder. I thought that one led onto the roof. I kind of like surprised myself. Now we're gonna kick this one down. I think this is a really good area in general to do a lot of this stuff, but you might have other strategies, and that works too. You know, don't be afraid to use the shotgun to take out normal enemies too. That was really a good idea there on my part, because you know, you don't have the upgraded handgun yet, and you might be used to playing a lot of RE4 and like, oh man, the handguns are really strong, and they are when they've got some upgrades, right? So we hit them there twice. Now here's a big thing, right? Coming up, I did this on purpose. So when you do the chainsaw parry, it's going to fuck your knife up. It's going to destroy your knife. But now he has to restart the chainsaw. 3 shots, little hit confirms, okay? I just dump ammo into him. Things are getting a little too hot. Heal. I'm out of there. I have this idea, right, where I'm like, I'm going to use the bull against him. I've never been able to get this to work before, right? To have the bull light on fire and attack. But I'm like, you know what? Like I said, we're using all our resources here this time. And look, what perfect timing. I'm like, I start freaking out. I'm like, oh God, okay. He's on fire. Amazing. Let's go. It just looks so sick too, with him charging at you on fire. Like, it's so cool with the flaming chainsaw and everything. So I'm out of shotgun shells. And I'm like, once again, I'm like, I don't think I could do this. All I've got left is my handgun now. They're everywhere. You really look around, you'll see there's like some wide shots every now and then where there's just enemies everywhere. The village is so amped up in this version. I think part of it is because Leon has added mobility now. He can switch weapons on the fly. So he can parry. So, you know, they have to buff the enemies too, right? And they have buffed them for sure. Especially in this mode. It's so hard to stun them in this mode. Like those guys, the first 2 guys, with the one guy with the pitchfork, the guys out by the truck, part of the reason I don't mess around with them is because if you manage to like do a bunch of kicks on them and stuff, they'll just turn into broken neck dudes, and then you can't really stun them at all. So that's why I just like parry and I get out of there. You know, I just try. You need to get into that hut though to get that flash grenade earlier. So things are looking grim. Luckily, it seems like that he really won't attack you during the grabs. I don't know. I really don't know the properties of it, but I try to like pull some hot gate stuff. I try to funnel them through here. It's not looking good. It's really not looking good. I was like, maybe I should go down there. I'm like, well, no, wait, that's where the door is. Not going down there. I thought I died there. Had a little bit of a panic. Look, they're everywhere. It's crazy. They're literally everywhere. I'm hoping maybe there's some TMP ammo in here. I stomp this. Red herb. All right, thanks, right? Like, I'll fucking sprinkle it on my my pasta, you know? So I've got a few shots left, right? Literally, check this out. Boom! 3 handgun ammo left and I killed him. Wild. I don't grab the piece at this. I'm not messing around, right? I'm like, good. We took him out. I literally have 3 handgun shots left. I'm like, all I gotta do now is just survive until the church bell goes off. I'm like, I'm trying to stay cool. Still strategizing. Kick that down. Leon with the quip. Wait, he's closed. That one down. And then just for good measure, I wanted to empty all the rounds. I wanted to end it with nothing, but I have 1 handgun round left. And I did it! Like I said, like a bunch of attempts. Took me 2 hours to even get it probably wouldn't have taken as long if I could have just tried. You know, like I think it would have been really cool if once you get the Mad Chainsaw mode, you can just choose to play it whenever you like. But I also kind of understand, like, you know, they give you the ability to decline it when it comes up, but they also aren't trying to pressure people into doing it, I think. You know, it is kind of cool that it is. I mean, it's cool that it's random because it kind of has like this, like when it first started, like when the demo first came out, it was like, people were like, it was almost like an urban legend or something, right? It was like, is this real? You know, like you're sort of confused. But, you know, with how quickly information spreads on the internet anymore, you know, it wasn't long before people were like, oh yeah, it's real. But yeah, there we go. Love that shot there with the guy closing the door. They've really made this a lot scarier than the original one. This shot is awesome too. This tracking shot here, whatever. Reverse dolly shot. You see all the carnage, you know, in the village. And then it ends on this shot right here. That's so cool. Leon says the line, we're all happy. Anyway, listen, thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you when I see you.